Welcome to Feisty Chess. I've got white. I'm playing against DNL2Q. Okay, I've got a Caro Kann. Lately, I've been playing against the Caro Kann defense, the fantasy variation. Usually black takes on e4, and the point is I can recapture with a pawn and have my big center. But he can also play e6. And I think there's a few other moves. I'm still kind of getting the feel for this. I have a number of things I play against the Caro Kann. This is maybe my third most common one I'll pick. Okay, black takes, and usually e5 is the follow-up. Let's see. Knight f6 I think is pretty dangerous for black. What's nice about this is so many Caro Kann players, you're automatically just right out of their book. Okay, we just develop our knight. And it's kind of like a King's Gambit way to play the Caro Kann, because you get the open F file. You can castle and your rook is staring right at F7. So I play a lot of Vienna games with that idea. And now I wonder if, I think after this capture, you're supposed to go for bishop c4. That seems like a feisty thing to do. We're gambiting a pawn here. I may get this wrong, but it seems like a pretty good idea anyway. b5, I just go bishop b3. Nothing changes. Okay, bring out another protector. Looking at knight e5 and knight g5 here. Knight g5, knight h6. Maybe I go rook f1 here. I also have e5. Knight e5 and then bishop e6. Oh, hold on. Bishop e6, bishop takes. All right, this looks interesting. Knight e5, bishop e6 to guard f7. He can't use knight h6 now because the bishop will just chop it. But then bishop takes. He has to recapture with a pawn, and then I've got I got this check. And then if g6, the critical line, I take. Whew. That's a lot of arrows. I'm going to think without the arrows here. Knight e5, bishop e6, bishop takes e6, f takes e6, queen h5 check, g6, knight takes g6, knight f6. I can't maintain that pin, can I? Rook f1 is one idea, or queen d3 makes a little bit of sense. Getting the queen out. e5 makes an awful lot of sense. He can play his knight to e7 if he wants to castle. Yeah, I like the look at e5. Okay, and after this, I think knight g5 looks very strong, because I've got I could bring a lot of pressure on e6. Queen g4. Maybe I throw in queen h5. Queen d5 makes sense. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I think I need to go queen e2 here. That covers everything. Covers e5, g2. But now my queen is kind of stuck defensively. I still got my eyes on f7 here. And now rook. Yeah, I gotta go rook f1. I can't castle. No castle for you, black. I could go knight f7 and then he could castle. There must be some kind of tactics here for me, right? Well, I can go knight straight to e4, can I? Oh, he's attacking e5 twice. It's kind of a big deal. So, what to do? Knight f7. Bishop f4. That's at least moving a piece twice. He can castle either way. But I think he's in more danger if my knight stays on f7. Let's go bishop f4. And then I can play knight d2 and get castled myself. Well, no, I can't. Not with the queen on d5. If castles, I'm looking at knight takes h7. Is that too ridiculous? Castles, knight takes h7, king takes h7, queen h5 check, king g8. And where do I go from there? Here we go. I don't think that goes anywhere. My dark square bishop isn't doing too much there. Let's just develop. Yeah, queen h5 looks good now, doesn't it? Yeah, that looks really good because h6 isn't possible. Well, it's possible, but it runs into a lot of trouble. And if he does anything else, it's just mate. I think he has to play h6. And then I've got 2 pieces on e6, so it gets me, that doesn't really get me a pawn back. I have to really watch out for that e-pawn. I gotta get castled quickly here. I might be losing another pawn, but at least the kings are not safe. Oh, he goes for that. Oh, okay. All right, I didn't see this possibility. That does clear the square for his king. I could take and then check on f7. Doesn't do me much good because I don't have more firepower to back it up. I want his king to be in the center, so we're going this way. And now if I take the knight, I've got a devastating threat, but he's got a worse one. I could take here. Doesn't get me anywhere. Oh, hang on. That rook is pinned. So this... he doesn't have... Oh, I've got a knight guarding that rook. Okay. All right, looking at the position anew. If I take... I'm down a piece. If I take on f4, take f4, take f4... But I am threatening a skewer. Actually, I may be doing better than that. Let's take here. This gives me time to castle, I think. I could win this pawn. Ooh, I'll win that knight. Yeah, I've got enough. I'll have a check on f7 at the end of all this. No, he can go to c, to d8. But I still have a check on f6 that'll pick up the knight. And guard this pawn at least once. Could be headed for an equal endgame where I have the outside connectors and he's got the center. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? Big oversight. Okay, it's resignation time. All right, let's look at it. Not in it today. Now what's the main move here? Let's do a little learning. Is bishop c4 the right idea? I know there's a gambit line like this. Yeah, it is. Okay. Man, white has a really good record. So bishop c5, just castle. Yeah, who cares? Just get castled. I thought about that. I went for e5. Okay, I'm still in an advantage. Take. Now it likes black. Yeah, queen d5 is pretty strong stuff. Still wants me to castle. Oh, that makes sense. I mean, he's going to get this discovery in, but it's not a big deal. It's not threatening anything. Now it really likes black, but... Okay, I want to see what it looks like towards the end here. It still favors black. Now it favors white. Oh, that makes a ton of sense. Just castle. Man, I missed so many good opportunities to castle this game. 3 different opportunities. 2 on the king side and this one on the queen side. The point is, I'm still making this threat on the knight. If the knight moves, then I just grab the rook with check. And if the rook tries to do this, we just grab with check, and we're getting the knight anyway, right? We're going to lose our center pawn, but where's the king go? King e7. Oh, rook f7 even. Just everything's coming into play. King d8. Now we grab this knight. And we're threatening to take here with our knight. King c7 just to run away. You can't take this pawn because this check is a discovery. That'll take that queen. Yeah, my king is actually quite safe. I mean, well, you could try something like this, but that's not really a threat. I can always defend with a knight if there's a check. So black prioritizes getting his king safe, and then we just have knight takes e6 check. And this way he can hang on to the bishop. Well, no, the bishop's okay. Knight f4. Queen e5. This is wild. Oh, the knight c4. The queen has no other moves. That's amazing. Stuck in the middle of the board. Everything else will just get taken immediately. If she goes here, she's gone anyway. So knight. Wow, that traps the queen in the middle of the board. Oh, the things I missed. I missed 3 good opportunities to castle. Oh man. I went for this, and now I'm just losing. Should have castled here too. Castle, and I'm threatening to win the rook with the skewer. I suppose I could have taken that here, but there's some refutation. Knight comes in with check. Mate in 10. Whew. Why can't the king come here? Oh, there's a check there. Knight e3. Wow, okay. Well, I'm not going to look at that whole line. Okay, it's been a long day. Probably should have gone home and planned this at work. But I hope there was something valuable and instructive about that game. I think there was. I missed 3 good chances to castle. I didn't consider castling when there were tactical things going on. So sometimes castling is tactically the best idea. That's a great example in this position right here. The problem, just to illustrate, the problem with queen takes here, which seems to restore material equality. Oh. Is that, and now how do I block? I did look at this, actually. I do have ways of blocking this check. I can even... Can I not do this? Because this rook is pinned. Rook takes f1. King takes. What's wrong with knight takes? Oh, there's a check with the bishop. So king takes, and we're going to... No, the king doesn't look too happy there. But... I guess it just comes down to material here. Black's a little bit better. It's got an extra pawn. So that wouldn't have been terrible. That would have been a better move than rook takes f4 that I did. I was hoping there were tactics. Hope chess, not a good idea. All right. Well, stay feisty, folks.